As the final seconds tick away in a game, desperation can turn into elation.
Batted off. Oh, God! Stokely down the sideline. Can he catch him? Stokely! Wow!
It's a miracle! Tennessee has pulled a miracle! A miracle for the Titans!
Aaron Rodgers has enough successful Hail Marys to make a rosary.
A rainbow of a prayer for Green Bay.
Bradshaw running out of the pocket, looking for somebody to throw to, fires it downfield. And there's a collision. It's caught out of the air. The ball is pulled in by Franco Harris.
The Immaculate Reception, the Holy Roller. Some see divine intervention in these plays, but others believe that teams take fate into their own hands.
All of that we call miracles is just somebody believing that the game is not over until the clock says 0.
Turning back the clock can be a source of inspiration for coaches.
I was with the Eagles at the time. I think it was back in 2001. When Sean Payton was with the Giants as their offensive coordinator, they ran what we called fire drill. They sent people vertical, and then they brought a guy underneath, threw the ball to him. He lateraled to the guy cutting back across. And so now what happens is with those 3 receivers that go down, they turn and now they start blocking. And it was a pretty good play. He had a chance to score.
Andy Reid was on the Eagles' sideline the day of the Giants' fire drill. Last fall, he improved upon the concepts with blazing receiver Tyreek Hill.
There it is to Hill. Whole brigade around him. Hill gets around Scandrick. Look at Hill go! Impossible! Touchdown, Kansas City! How did they do that?
You really complete an intermediate route and find a way to make it like a punt. And just get a hat on a hat knowing they're going to protect this certain element of the field. They're going to disperse accordingly, and I thought it was genius.
You're going to see the tight ends. Kelsey get up and block. Look at Robinson. He actually had 2 blocks.
That's not fair. He's too fast. Why can't he just run track? For real, like, do you think about that? Like, oh, I'm too fast. I'm just gonna play NFL and run by everybody when I could also be in the Olympics. Like, I just look at him and get mad. I wish I was that fast.
When opponents try to pull a fast one with laterals, defenses hate it even more.
It's bad. I don't really like it. It always starts off like this. Guy has the ball, one misdirection here. Throws it to somebody else. He gets some more yards, misdirection this way. After about the 2nd or 3rd misdirection, now you're just losing yards, and eventually somebody's gonna end up intercepting the ball, getting the fumble, or just tackling you.
Drops it off. Now Jack Doyle has scored the 2 touchdowns in the 4th quarter. Back into the end zone for T.Y. Hilton. Frank Wycheck nowhere to be found. And that will do it.
I've been a part of some of them that don't end in the right way for us. Basically, you're trying to create, kind of just keep it alive as much as possible. We called it our rugby play.
They got to razzle dazzle. And now it's intercepted by the Eagles on the pitch, and it's Brandon Graham. This would be a reverse Music City miracle. A kick by Rivers, and I know that's not allowed.
Crowder's going to throw it backwards, throws it back to Kirk Cousins, and he's going to get tackled, and that's the end of the game.
That was fleeting.
Disappointing finish here tonight in Kansas City as the Chiefs win it. Now the Chiefs get it. They're going to take it in for a score.
And they're going to cover the spread.
Drew wants to throw it back. Ugly, folks. Ugly. I mean, the Jaguars are running all over the place, but there's nothing they can do. Now Gabbard's got it. I mean, this doesn't work. And this game is over. Whoa, did they just score a touchdown? Insult to injury.
Typically the game's on the line and everything's chaotic. Guys are yelling this, watch out for the throwback. But when the ball gets in the lineman's hands, I feel pretty good about it.
It that's going on in my head is kind of like throw me the ball, but don't throw me the ball because we can't get much production out of me. I got the ball in the Buffalo game. I could have cut it back to the left. Middle of the field is wide open. I can go right now, but I'm not LaDainian Tomlinson, and I can't make that cut, so I'm gonna just dial forward and pitch it back to my tight end and then let him do the work.
You kind of scope those guys out. When the play is happening, you kind of stand by a guy that you know isn't that you're more athletic than. So if he gets the ball, you don't even break stride. You run completely through him. Who had a play like that? I think J.J. Watt.
JJ says game over. Enough. Game over.
Well, most memorable one I remember of all one was the River City Relay when I was with the Saints.
The Saints need to win today and next week against Dallas and get help in order to make the playoffs. 7 seconds to go. Dante Stallworth catches it, stays in bounds. He's going to have to score on this one, and he's got a chance. Getting a couple of blocks, laterals it over to Michael Lewis. Back to McAllister. Still alive. And they got him. Jerome Payton with the catch, and he dives into the end zone for the touchdown. What a play to keep your season alive. Now there's pressure on Carney to get the extra point and tie this ball game. And he missed it.
So they did all that and then just still missed the extra point. That's crazy.
So keep watching until the very end, because until time runs out, anything can happen.
Gano had room to spare on a 63-yard field goal.
There's 1 second left.
Odell Beckham Jr. is going to run it out. Odell up the left sideline, reverse pivot, hurdles a man, now laterals it, and they lateral it again to Sterling Shepard. Shepard goes up the middle of the field. Sterling Shepard's got an alley. Now he throws it back, and the pass goes through the hands of Davis, out of bounds.
Oh, boy.
Close but no cigar.